Drayan 1 Poochie Chia.
Hi chat, welcome in. Good to see you all. Happy Saturday and all that. Yeah, so I didn't think I was going to be able to stream this afternoon, but I've had a bit of a change of plans. So I can for a couple hours, and I've got a bunch of stuff planned, so we're going to try and get through as much as we can in the meantime. So I should be live for about 2, maybe up to 2.5 hours. And then we'll have to stop there. So because of limited time, I've just paused a couple of the redemptions that waste a lot of time today. But I'll be back on next stream probably. There's the non-zero chance I may well stream tonight as well. Quite late, but we'll see what happens. Probably depends where we get to and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, welcome everyone. Ander, congrats on the first again. You are fantastic with redeeming those. Hi Ag, hi Neo, hi Tom, thank you for the 6 months, appreciate it. Truly a legend. Hi Gongi. Hi Camerupt. Hi Tom. Yep, no marbles today, too bad. And Ellie, 5 months sub. Hi Booker Freak. Hi Fick, welcome in. Hi Teabag. Is that everyone? I think so. Okay, cool stuff. So yeah, let's just dive straight in. Song Personal Hell, I understand, yeah. I don't like Lumia City myself, to be honest. I don't like Kalos in general, but I do find Lumia as a pain in the neck. I just always get lost. Okay, so yeah, let's just dive straight in, I guess. So the gym trainers are super easy. Nidoking can deal with everything with one exception. And then we will do Clemont. I've got a plan for Clemont, which I think is fairly reliable, but I'm not completely sure. So if all goes to plan, it should be pretty clean, but it does rely a bit on AI doing what I think it will, and I'm not completely sure if it will. Ignore the poison Golduck, that's for later. Okay. So you can't see profiles. I mean, just like when you click on the username. Seems to be fine for me, but maybe I'm misunderstanding the problem. Yep, it actually is Pikachu. Congratulations. You win a clappy. Hi Midnight, welcome in. I don't think I can grind as hard as you do. You must have streamed for like 12 hours yesterday or something crazy. Like, I was surprised that you were already like 8 hours in when I raided into you, and you just kept going. I was quite surprised. But impressed. Okay, right, so that's Pikachu done. $13 hours altogether, eh? Wow, okay. So you got like, we're on a split, so that's... So basically 4 splits, I guess, except for the Elite Four part. Very nice. I need to give Lucario an SP berry, actually. It was Yugongi, but now it's time for Fletchling instead. I go in space. Didn't even have coffee, just that deep into Equipment Emerald, I guess. So we actually had speed despite you. My Nuzlocking's hasty nature is paying dividends. Plus level advantage, of course, but still. I haven't yet, Tom, now. I've seen it, but I haven't got around to watching it yet. Would you recommend? Is it good? I'll probably look at it at some point regardless, but yeah. I did have a quick look at the comments, just out of interest, but I haven't actually watched the video yet. Yeah, this Luxray has a, thingy berry, Shuka berry, so... I'll take out Lucario instead. Okay. Aren't we a clever one? Valerie is the 6th gym leader, the fairy one, yeah. Okay, Pampor. 3, wasn't it? Speaking of Pampor, got a love Unova tour today. I've been kind of catching random Unova stuff, but given that I haven't paid for a ticket or anything, I'd say I've done a whole lot with Go First. Yeah, Walting Y is the Y equivalent. Yep, indeed. There's not that many fights, to be honest. It's like, we beat Clement, we beat the rival, there's like 1 trainer maybe between. Valerie, yeah, there's just not that many compulsory fights actually, so this split is pretty fast. And Valerie's only a single battle, and we have a ton of steel types, so that one's not too bad. You know, I can't recall if I actually have to see the quiz before talking to people. You probably do. Yeah, this Clement fight took me a while to figure out a line for. I'm not completely happy with it, but I think it should be alright. I was just worried some of the damage numbers might be a bit wishy-washy. But I think we should be okay. Yep, wishy-washy white. Oh yeah, I saw Squirk manage to beat the Redux Elite Four. I didn't catch much, like, I saw his Grimsley fight, but then I couldn't stay up any longer, I was too tired. But I looked back this morning and I see he managed to beat Iris, so looks like he won. Very impressive. Yeah, it should be a pretty interesting video if he's planning to, like, squeeze 5 different hacks into it. Okay, cool. Here's Clement, so now to just get my team sorted. Okay, so we actually are not going to use Nidoking in this fight, or Hyperia, or Lucario. So we want Greninja, Flygon, Dratini, which will become Dragonair in a second. Oh no, Talag, we're using Nidoking actually. And then Venusaur. To create drama and steers. I guess it makes sense given doubles, triples, weird AI, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I need to have everything up to the cap as well here. So I'll do the same way, like, do -1 experience and stuff. Yeah, I saw Squirk say that. It's interesting, because I was wondering how he finds, like, Redux's more restrictive bits in some parts. Oh, Outrage. I don't need that, though. Yeah, he had to beat it by the end of February, or he'd have to subject himself to more Lucid, which he doesn't like very much. Yeah, Squirk put off an insane showing. He only wiped once, right? I think. Do I want Symbiosis? I'm probably going to use Giga Train, so... yeah, let's do that. Oh, twice, okay. Where was the other wipe? Do you know? SSN rival, really? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see. Interesting. Okay, so we're actually going to evolve Dratini for this fight. Because I need Dragonair so we don't bait discharges, but we do still bait other stuff. As a fuck him in. Yeah, I've only played Fire Ogre Domaker with Smoochie myself, so I haven't got to experience the rival having a Jinx, but I've heard it is quite strong. Okay, let me sort out the levels and stuff, and then teach moves, and then we'll go in. I have to, like, kind of destroy my Greninja's moveset for this fight, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. We'll have access to the move relearner before too long. Okay. Green. Yep, straight into the gaming today. Mostly because I'm a bit limited on time. Okay, are we all edged? Yep. That's fine, I don't need Dragonair to be... That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so experience share on. And I just need to teach the moves I need to teach the things. Okay, so I need Ice Punch and Strength on Greninja. So goodbye Fling for now. Hi Pixel. Indeed we are. Okay, Ice Punch as well. I've used in Protein quite a lot this fight. So, it's sad to say goodbye to Dark Pulse, but we should be able to get it back before we need it for anything else. Okay, I need Protect for Flygon, Dragonair, and Golduck, I believe. Although Dragon already has it, so that's fine. Yeah, Protein is ridiculous. But it's quite fun to use. I'll get rid of Boom Burst for now, because I don't need that at the moment. Okay, and then Protect for Golduck. Go to Aqua Tail. Okay, I'd need to give Giga Drain to Venusaur, I think, just in case I need to attack with a grass move. Definitely beats Razor Leaf. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and I think that's all we need to do in terms of moves. I love that Burge emote. It's severely underused, but it's great. Okay, okay, I got everything I need then, so... Okay, Dragon's moveset doesn't matter because it won't be attacking. Is that fine? Yep. Okay, just in case. Okay, just need to assign items and we're good to go. Okay, so I need a Life Orb for Greninja, usual stuff. I want a Soft Sand for Flygon on this occasion, which you can get from Smashing Rocks, so I think you can steal it from Dugtrio, probably. Life Orb for Golduck, which I think it already has, Life Orb for Nidoking, and a Cherry Berry for Venusaur, because we might need to block it Paralysis. I'll slap a Citrus on Dragonair, but it shouldn't really matter. Okay, is that right? Oh, right now I've got a Toxic Orb. I need a Life Orb on that. That's the wrong orb. Okay, I hope this works. These triple battles are really complicated to plan for, but at least you can plan for them, which is something. Okay. Okay, let's do it. I definitely have the experience share on. Okay. Yeah, the big equipment. Okay. So yeah, we don't have Fake Out this time, so I had to go for a bit of a different strategy. For the record, Dragonair should be on the far right here, so if it's not, I will reset. But we're good. Okay. Okay, so turn 1. So at the moment, Electivire should see a kill into Greninja, Raichu and Lantern should see kills into Dragonair, and Raichu should not see Discharge kill on Greninja because it doesn't do enough damage. So first turn, what we're going to do is we're going to Acrobatics into Electivire to give it a little bit of chip. We're going to Earthquake with Flygon to do a ton of damage to everything. And then we're going to Protect with Dragonair to basically block Raichu and Lantern's moves. So Protect goes off first, then Greninja moves next. Protein changes it to a Flying type, which means we now avoid our own Earthquake. And we need a little bit of chip just to guarantee the kill on Electivire. Oh wait, what? Okay, well that didn't work as I was planning. Shit. Turn 1 steer, great. Why did it not? It should have seen the Focus Blast kill on Dragonair. Oh, god, stupid AI is not reliable in this game. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do it live then. I guess I missed it, yeah. I don't really get how Discharge works. Okay, well, I'll just have to figure it out then. I think. Well, this is a bit of a terrible situation. So what I was going to do here is use Strength to take out Thunderous, but if I do that, then Greninja will die because I don't outspeed Raichu. So I think Raichu is almost certainly going to go discharge this turn, I know that much. And honestly, there's a pretty good chance Thunderous does too, so... Okay, I do have Ice Punch on that, that could be good. But I can't use Earthquake if I've got that out. Okay, but it's probably still worth it. So if we swap in Nidoking, I can take out Raichu, I guess, with... I should have told Nidoking Protect. Well, I'm in trouble. Great start. Okay, what do I want to take out here? I think Lantern is probably the most harmless one at the moment, so I probably don't want to take that out. Raichu should just go Discharge. This Fenris has an Assault Vesta, so it doesn't take much damage from anything, pretty much. But maybe I could Ice Punch it next turn? So yeah, I think we'll do that. And then Dragonair should be baiting... Well, we might actually take a Discharge on Golduck here. If it's going to go Discharge. So maybe I should bring Venusaur here. We might take an Ice Beam, but shouldn't do too much damage. Okay. So I'll hit Venusaur. We do have a Cherry Berry just in case it paralyzes. Okay, pretty good crit actually, that might help. Okay, so Venusaur does take the Ice Beam there. Oh, and Raichu also got a special attack boost. Nice, sweet. We might have a wipe, to be honest. I've completely screwed this fight up, because AI did not do what I thought it would. Okay, so I have nothing that's faster than Raichu right now. What is stuff gonna do? No wipes on A6. Sure. Hopefully not. Okay, I mean, Raichu has Focus Blast and Discharge, so it's probably not gonna do much damage to us. It might Focus Blast Flygon, possibly, but... I don't know, Thunderous doesn't really... The thing is, like, the eye doesn't see Grass Knot properly, so it's probably not actually going to use that. Ice Punch would take this out, so that is an option. But if I take out Thunderous and Raichu this turn, then Ampharos comes out, and that could be bad. Or maybe not. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so this is +1, but it's still resisted. Eek. Fuck me and Dalek. Okay, so let's fight you down. What was that? Oh, actually did it go for Grass Knot? Okay, that's a surprise. Okay, so that lets us use Synthesis. And you go. So that will probably go into Venusaur, thankfully. Hi Sussy. Yeah, the ZSL does look fine to me. Was surprised to see 2 Johto, but I vibe with it. Okay, now what? Right, Stunfisk might see a kill into Nidoking with Thingamajig. Although Ampharos probably sees a kill into Flygon. Can I kill Stunfisk with Overpower this turn? Yes, with Overpower. I could. So if Nidoking and Venusaur both go into Stunfisk, then I can protect with Flygon. And we should have enough... Actually, wait, hang on. It might see... No, wait. It's Flygon protects. Yes, okay, I think that's fine. I am almost... Yes, I am also -1. That is true. I better check that, actually. Good point. Let's see. So I'm -1 special defense. Does Ampharos see a kill in its normal form? Yes, it does. Okay. Okay. Okay, that focus blast drop may have really screwed us over. Hmm. Right. Okay, how do we deal with this then? Earthquake doesn't take out these mons by itself, unfortunately. They're too tanky. And obviously I will then also get hit with my Nidoking, so that doesn't work. So it does only check min rolls. Hold on. So Nidoking has 110. Okay, yeah, so it'll see Dragon Pulse kill into either. Ugh, I really wish I thought Nidoking protect here, but I didn't expect to bring it out. Okay, so I think Stunfisk is definitely going Earth Power or Scald into Nidoking. That one I'm pretty sure on. Most sackable, I would probably say Golduck out of the current box. I could Earthquake, and then Venusaur would probably survive it if I Symphysis this turn. I don't know, Flygon's faster. Yeah, my original plan was for Golduck to like Water Pulse across the field, but that's kind of failed. So, yeah. I've got no idea like who Dragon Pulse is aiming towards here, so it's a tough one. I can kill Stunfisk before it moves, but then... Yeah, I think we are just going to have to like risk Golduck here. So... Let's see. But I can't Earthquake here because Flygon might get killed. At least I'm assuming it sees kill, but there's no reason it wouldn't. Because regular Ampy is also Dragon in this. Yep. Definitely sees kill. The other option I potentially have is to like risk Sleep on Stunfisk, but that's not very good odds, so I probably shouldn't do that. Right, and Venusaur won't be able to kill Stunfisk in one hit. I'll need 2 mons for that. Oh, this is tricky. The Stunfisk is definitely going to go into Nidoking. Amphy could go into Nidoking or Flygon, I don't know which yet. Alama. Ugh. I may just have to sack Golduck here. Yeah, I stopped pretty much just before Clermont yesterday, so... Here we are. I mean, I really do not want to sack Nidoking because it helps me a lot later for Valerie. But if I do... the thing is, if I set Golduck now, does that actually get me in a better position? Because I need something to come out, and then, actually, I don't know, could I? No, that wouldn't work. Because I'd still be betting kill with Flygon. Alright, chat, this is a bit of a tricky spot. Let me just check. I'm pretty sure Venusaur does not kill Stunfisk straight out, but just to be sure, let's have a look. Yeah, it does about half damage. And also the Citrus would activate, so it does even less in that sense. Okay, so I think probably, yeah, I probably need to bring in Golduck, protect with Flygon, and I might just need to hope it sort of attacks into the protect, and then I can Giga Drain Stunfisk for a good chunk of damage. So Golduck is probably going to die this turn, but it is what it is, I guess. You reckon? $25 odds to miss just doesn't seem very good. I don't know. Okay, so that activates the Citrus. Lantern Ice Beams into Flygon. Ampharos Dragon Pulses into Flygon. Okay. That's probably the best result we could have hoped for, actually. Right, okay, but now what? How did it... right, so... I mean, I'm still betting kills on Flygon with multiple Mons, so... I could Earthquake and take out most of this team, but Ampharos would still be out. And I've got no way to stop Ampharos from attacking. I could Shift, maybe. Although that's a risky play. Not I done, would that work? Possibly. Oh, right, so how would that work then? So, Golduck would shift into the middle, which means my Earthquake would target Ampharos and Stunfisk. Ampharos would be targeting the Flygon slot, which means that would then go into Golduck instead. And I don't care if Golduck dies that much. Or it would use Discharge, in which case Flygon is unaffected anyway. Ice Beam would go into the Golduck slot. Yeah. So I think that might actually be the sensible option here. So assuming that, like, we don't care if Golduck lives or dies, we'll Shift, we'll Earthquake, which I guess will change once it actually goes off, and then we will Giga Drain Stunfisk and hope it kills. Oh, fuck. Its speed decided. Shit, I thought it was at the start of the turn. Okay, that means Flygon's probably going down as well then. Dang it. Knowledge failure there. Yeah, same. It could still go Discharge. Yes! My goat Amphi. Okay. I do not deserve that, but Flygon lives another day. Okay, lots of 50-50s in that fight, but alright. Then from there we just win, it's fine. I didn't deserve that, but okay. What a disaster. Okay. Golduck is a shame, but we've got Starmie anyway, so I've got the exact same type combination on a different Pokemon. So, no big deal, really. Yep, nobody cares about poor Golduck. Okay, yeah, that's interesting though, yeah, so instead of going for the kill, it went straight for discharge. So there must be like some sort of +1, I guess. Okay, well, anyway, that brings us to the next cap. So, great stuff. Thanks for the GG's. I guess that went okay, given my plan went off kilter at 2-1. So, I can't complain too much. Okay, well, goodbye, Golduck. Never wipe on A6, perhaps so. Yeah, talk about unpredictable, huh? Okay, so with that, we have 54 cap, 5 deaths, and 5 badges, I believe. For Tonic, I won on A9, so yeah, still a while to go there. A8 did go to the Elite Four, but I didn't win it on that one. Well, we can get... Oh, no, you're right, we still can't get Dragonite, actually. What was it again? Golduck, that's who died. Hi, Juan, welcome in. Maybe. I guess Wacko seems to think so. I'm not sure I agree, but can't complain. But you've been here before, Quan. You're good. Okay, so I think we got some dialogue bits, and then... yeah. But can I find Lysander Cafe? That is the real question. So it's like... I think it's this one? And then over here, I think? Okay. I knew it was fairly close by, but I can never quite remember. Okay, I don't care. I played this game like 10 times already, if not more. Yeah, triple battle knowledge is something else. It is, yeah, like I recall the Raichu I think did use discharge a bit surprisingly last time as well. But there must be some sort of bonus, I guess. Maybe there's like, it's got the tag AI flag or something. Because I know certain moons do get a bonus in certain circumstances. I'm just surprised it's over a kill though. I'm just glad Greninja survived. Okay, I will actually go for the taxi here because I don't really know what I'm doing. So we need to go for the Route 14 exit. Yeah. Gongi discovered Shift very late, but I guess they do know how it works. I can't believe I killed my own Golduck. I guess it would have died anyway, but still. That's what I'm thinking, Pick, yeah. It might be that it sees the ally, its ally's abilities and that. But it is just really strange. Because I'm sure, like, I would have thought killing Amon would be a much greater score increase. Yeah, I think I bought the TN sub here already. I think I did it, like, last stream or something. Okay. Have a look. Yeah, it's pretty rare that the actual functionality comes up, to be honest. I guess the fact it's speed-based as well kind of reduces how useful it would be, which is probably a good thing. Because otherwise it's like a free ally switch. Throw 4? Okay, so I need to bring stuff up to 52 here. And as a bonus, we also finally get to use Aegis Slash. Okay, so over a sec. I don't need Crunch, but I do need Heavy Slam. Okay, I don't need Icicle Crash. Oops, I didn't even level that properly. Okay, so we finally get Sacred Sword. So I'll get that. Hi Val, welcome in. I don't need to heal pulse. I don't think, anyway. Okay, and then I'll actually evolve Doublade here, and then I can level up again, and Buffle was kind enough to give it King Shield at 52, so we don't need to wait all the way till the movie learner, which is nice. Where is my Dust Stone? I bought a few earlier. There we go. Yeah, Cyberpark's no marbles today, I'm short on time. Good question, Space. I don't know. I guess we could just fly though, Pokemon instead.
Beach, mouse, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, mouse.
Thanks for the 11-bit slammer. A thick beat indeed. I can't remember who named it Slash, to be honest. I think it was kind of a unanimous one in chat. I think it was a few people. Right, do I actually need Shadow Claw for this next fight? I don't think I do. But Shadow Claw is the most replaceable one here because it's a TM, so... Nope, I don't think I do. Okay, so I'll go to Shadow Claw for now. Yeah, Adventure Time pin. Oops. That's fine, but I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. Okay, right, so I need lefties. I need a flying gem. I still don't have, like, an actual flying one. I guess Dragonite will be one, but... Yo, Manika, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Am I following you yet? I can't remember if I am. I'm not, so I will fix that right now. How was your stream? What were you doing today? Oh, you got a Digimon emote. Very nice. Okay, so lefties for Cloyster as well. Lefties for H-Slash. A Miracle Seed for Ferrothorn. If I can find it. And a Lucario Knight for Lucario. Okay, that should be it. Perfecting the PLA decks. That must be quite the grind. How far through are you? Let's check I've got all the moves I need. So, Acrobatics. Let me just move this down. We got Power Whip. Yep, that should be fine. Lucario have a Steel move challenge. Yeah, I played the original Digimon World, and that's about as far as my Digimon knowledge goes, but I do have fond memories of it. It's a bit of a childhood nostalgia thing for me. Started like 2 weeks ago, for Anna. I guess you got lots of splashing and using leafage and whatever else ahead of you. Flash Cannon in this game is in Aniston City. Normally it's in Kailu City, or Kielu, however you pronounce it, it's his first game. Luckily Buffle put all the TMs pre-credits somewhere. They're still gonna wait quite a while. The Lucario won't be much use during Valerie's fight. Okay. Let's battle. Oh, the screen's post came. I didn't even realize that. Oop, unlucky Trevor. flashing baby doll iron invested. Yeah, like, I thought I'd want to perfect it too, because, like, seeing John do it kind of did inspire me a little bit to try it, but then I got through, like, 4 Pokemon, and I was like, I can't be arsed with this. I think, like, I did Magnemite, because I knew that one was, like, a right pain, so I did that one first, and then I did, like, Rowlet, and honestly, that might have been all I did. Okay, so this Meowstic has, like, 4 special moves. It has a Cold Blood Berry, so I couldn't really use Dark type this time around. But Snorlax just 1v1s it fun. I think we 2-hit clear it. That was your first one too. Cool. Yeah, streaming probably helps ease it, given it's so grindy. Basically thick. I'm assuming you play Legends Arceus, but you know you've got like the Pokedex where you got all the research tasks and that, and you can get mons up to level 10 or something. You haven't, okay. So basically in PLA, you have research levels for the Pokemon in the Pokedex, and you can increase them depending on the stuff you do. So like if you catch a certain amount, if you use certain moves with them, if you evolve them, that sort of thing. Perfecting it basically means to fill in every task on that sheet for every Pokemon. You don't actually get a reward for it though. Or maybe, yeah, maybe you get a shiny Arceus in the Sinjo Ruins. Shiny Arceus waiting room. Okay, where was I? Yeah, it's a long grind. It looks pretty, but you don't really get much else for it. Okay, right, so let me just check. Is Snorlax baiting Drain Punch here? Because if I'm baiting C-Bomb, I am in a world of trouble. Yeah, that should be fine. Yep, we're good. Okay. Okay, so I want to bring in Mojo Jojo. Professor Oak style, wow, okay, that's interesting. Probably a pretty cool way to have progression to it, but I imagine it makes some things a lot harder. Okay, and then we have a Flying Gem Acrobatics, so just one-shot this, because this is the best I have for flying offense. I guess I had Aerodactyl, but it died. But we do get Dragonite soon, at least. Okay, this brings in Dragonair. So this should be trying to use Thunder right now. This time it's full offense. So we're going to swap in Snorlax again, which will take, like, no damage. I don't know if it needed a gem at all, to be honest. I didn't really look. Yeah, you don't actually get a shiny Arceus for it. It's just the joke on it. You don't get any reward. Hi, Angel. Welcome in. Okay, so this Dragonair should now be using Dragon Rush. So we are going to go into Cloyster, who can tank it quite easily. Yeah, Bragging Rights is basically it. And then our ever so fast Cloyster can just kill this with Icicle Spear. Through the Eviolite, it doesn't matter. Gotta love Skill Link. Okay, next in should be Clefable. I think I got the nicknames in the box if I'm not mistaken. Wait, why did Trapinch's name is not Hasty? I think I was thinking of something else when I wrote that. I will correct that as soon as I remember what the name is. Okay, right, so this time Clefable is not going to stall us out, but that was it, thank you. I think it's going to go Moonblast. Yep, Power Up goes. Okay, so this should do like no damage. And our Age of Slash actually adds speed assist, funny enough, so we could just one-shot it with Iron Head. Easy. No massive stall like last time. This brings in Vaporeon next. Yeah, no, it's Monica. Thanks for the raid again. Go take care of yourself. Okay, Vaporeon. Okay, Acid Armor, that's fine. Does this have a Tom Pass? No, it doesn't this time around. So Power Whip should be a 2-hit KO now. I just hope we don't get frozen. Ouch. Oh, that was a crit, okay. Or we could just crit it back. That works too. Okay, Kangaskhan. This is not a Mega this time. Oh, it is a Mega, okay. So this is going to be going for Fire Punch. So we're going to use Clamantha to take that hit. So we do take 2, but it should be fine. Okay. So luckily this time around it doesn't have a fighting move, so because the turn is just bugged or something, and the AI never uses it, pretty much, we're going to swap in Lucario here. But even if it does use the turn, I think we're fine. But it should be going Crunch. Battle of Fatigue Midnight? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, the thing I don't understand though is that, like, I have also seen the AI use Grass Knot sometimes, because that Thunderous used Grass Knot in the battle just then. So I don't really get how it works. It's weird. But I've yet to ever see Return. So it's a weird one. I'm not really sure. The program I'm using? You mean the Calc Pixel? If you mean the Calc, it's that one. That's true, Thick. It did, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a weird 50-50 chance or something. Confusing. Okay, and yeah, that's Serena done. Okay, yada yada. Yep, no deaths this time. Okay, so I need to watch out for those weather doubles, but this time we are aware of them at least, so that helps. Yeah, I think I'll prepare for it just in case, because they're a little hard to dodge sometimes. I will probably try for the water encounter again, because honestly, Stunfisk actually did do pretty well last time. So that Agumi or even the Quagsire is a pretty good shout, I think. So I think up here there was some item, but nothing interesting. Fence tag, alright. I believe it has Poison Heal, but I don't think it's a water type. Let me have a look. I could be wrong. Yeah, just has Poison Heal. Honestly, oh, it actually drops the special defense, that's interesting. Just to make it more tanky on the whole, and it also gets Recover. That's pretty cool. Could be an amazing Toxic Staller. Yeah, Inclement Booger is a little bit better. I guess Buff will refine it later. Okay, so I want to go from the south, but just in case we fail, I should probably bring something out. So what's this? Route 14. So Torkoal, Tangrowth, Flygon, and Solrock. I don't have any weather setters, so I can't do that, unfortunately. But I could take advantage of the sun myself, I guess, to some degree. Or I could just use Venusaur, maybe? Selfrock didn't break Kabutops' sash. That's odd. I mean, maybe there's some reason for it, I don't know. But that is quite weird. I can't think of any reason it wouldn't break. But I'm not sure. Let's just go with something like this. I'm hoping we just don't have to do this fight, but we'll see how it goes. I'll just level stuff up a little bit as well, just in case. Okay, Brave Bird, I'm probably not going to use, but whatever. Destroyed your entire bloodline? Gosh. Can't believe that happened. Is it worth me teaching Rain Dance to something? Probably not. Oh yeah, that QM thing was funny. Okay, we're fine. I should really just run an optional clause, rather than stressing myself out over this. The thing that Charlie did with Unbound seems like it's probably a sensible idea. Okay, so last time we got caught because this guy decided to look up and down at the worst possible time, so let's have a look. Mana Lux, Warrain, Porygon 2 Lunaton. Actually, nah. Ampharos is weak to ice, so I can't do that. Lucario, maybe? Actually, it's something better with good than Greninja, probably. Really, Danger, that's good to know, actually. Although, yeah, that's a bit weird, because Turbo Blaze doesn't benefit from that. Huh. I could understand if it was Flash Fire, but that's odd. Yeah, I guess if Ice moves are flying around, I probably don't want that. Honestly, it seems to be a shout. Hopefully we just don't have to fight this again, but we'll see. Okay. Okay, cool. And then the Hex Maniac is there, but we can just dodge it this way. Right, and then there's the water, so we can actually get our encounter once the repel wears off. So let me get a better lead. Okay, just need to get the repel to wear off. Okay. Right, what do we get this time? Okay, we get the Crag this time around. So, another Water Ground for our arsenal. We've got Seismitoad, we had Gastrodon, and now we've got Quagsire as well. We have a whole Earthquake. Yep, the Water Ground Hermes. Ooh, an actual redeem nickname. I'm impressed. Yeah, blue looks good for this. Blue it is. We definitely didn't use that name already, did we? No, not in this playthrough. Okay. Cool, thank you, Llama. And sorted. Okay, so we need to grab Toxic. I think Will-O-Wisp needs a cut TM, someone to no cut, and I can't really be bothered right now, so I'll come back to that later if I need it. I think that TM wasn't anything particularly interesting, but... Actually, no, Damn Pocket's kind of cool. Okay. Especially because we are technically guaranteed a Drizzlemon if we want it. Because Poliwag is a guaranteed encounter in Laver City. Okay. We probably don't need the Rossetti Berry right now, so I guess we gotta do the Spooky House thing first. So we'll just speed through that. Yada yada. No tip. Yep, very necessary scene. Okay, here we are. Oh, let's get our Poliwag. If I reel it in at the correct pace, anyway. Okay, cool. Poliwag. There, we should be able to just catch this out of the netball, so easy enough. Okay, anyone got any claim for this one? I don't know if it'll be Poliwrath or Politoed, so probably something that works Survivor would be ideal. Otherwise, what can I call it? Back to Kermit again? Okay, sure. Welcome in, Dusk. It's a cartoon characters only, albeit, I guess Kermit's not the best example of that, but Pepe is definitely not a cartoon character, I don't think. Or maybe he is, I don't know. Okay, so Quagsire is Lonely Nature. Quirky Kermit works. Oh, okay. Okay, gonna have a quick break here, and then we will get started with Valerie, probably. Especially because all the trainers in a gym are optional again, so... didn't buy these two over here. Moves that we're probably not too likely to use, but you never know. I wait did I actually use like Hyper Beam, but we'll see. Okay, back in a couple minutes. Okay, back. Yeah, I guess we'll just dive straight into not Flannery, Valerie. There's just very little stuff in between the gyms in this part of the game. Well, it is between 5 and 6. 6 and 7 is a fair bit longer, and 7 and 8 is massive. Okay, so I need Snorlax, need a King. This fight should be pretty simple. Thanks, chat. Maybe Verky, yeah. You could probably sort of like even it out, I imagine, if you were to redesign it, but yeah. Just how it is, I guess. Yeah, I just level stuff up a little bit. Don't need Zap Cannon. I don't need Head Smash. I don't need Magnetic Flux, whatever that is. Robo Pass is unfortunately also stuck without an actual steel move. Yep, Dengel didn't touch a single one this time. That's a bit of an improvement over last time. Okay, so this is our Valerie team. I will just try and get the Valerie without actually running into anything. And then I'll do all the edging and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, that is one good thing you do. I guess there's that plus goodbye with the experience share. That's probably the main reason XY's level curve is so high relative to a lot of the other games. Yeah, I guess it's the only one that you can use Hydreigon and Equal Cap, can't you? Is that right? Yeah. I guess technically Sword and Shield if you go by Leon's cap, but... Gee, yeah, on the little spots in Victory Road, isn't it? Yes, Stangel, for sure. I will not approach a pile of leaves this time. Oh, in your full series, yeah. I think I champed mine in Scarlet, actually. Mostly just because I got the shiny. I have to find a green one in Area 0, so... Oops. Oh, she didn't even see me. Could always just do it lively, dude. Save yourself the time. But if you really prefer the preparation, then I don't blame you. Oh, I should have looked at the solution to this puzzle. I can never remember what it is. You never champ Meganium? I'm not sure I did either, to prefer. I was always like really hesitant to champ started, so a lot of them I didn't actually use. But then in some games I was like, yes, this looks pretty. But I think I took a while to start champing any starters. I might do a bit more if I do full series again. That is true, yeah, I don't dupe anything. Okay. Okay, we made it. Took long enough. Okay, yeah, usual stuff. Let's get 55 on everything and dial them back. Maybe actually could be useful later. Maybe I should teach that. I'll teach it Protect now. Okay. Mega Horn, I can't realistically see myself using that, so I'm not going to teach it for now. A quirk, I can understand that, yeah. Oops, that's not right. I don't want 2 Aegis Slash. Yeah, sometimes I guess the absence of something is also a pattern in itself. Okay, that should be fine. Oh, I need to change Rhyperior's ability. I haven't done it yet. 8 mandatory trainers. Yeah, I guess that is about right. Yeah, there's very few. I think it might be a little bit more than 8, but we're probably talking like 12, or maybe 15 if we're including like all the way up to Volo, but there's not very many now. You also don't get too many encounters, I guess, but yeah, it's I guess you have to actually get the dex completion in place to be able to do half the game, but in terms of trainer battles, it's pretty short. Kind of just for the novelty. I don't think it's a good Nuzlocke game, but it's fun to try it at least once. Okay, you already have left these. Need to king needs a life orb, it probably already has that. Okay, I need to pierce him on Rhyperia. And I'll use Citrus, I think, on Robo. Yeah, Let's Go still works as a Nuzlocke. It's a little strange. Excuse me, it's a little strange in terms of experience game, but it still works. Arceus is just like, the battle system is quite different in that. You can Nuzlocke it, but it's, there's just not that many battles to start with, and there's a lot less strategy you can use. But it's still kind of fun. I don't regret doing it for my whole series. Yeah, Let's Go doesn't have abilities, that's correct. No abilities and no items, so it's a bit more raw compared to most other stuff. So for Scarby, when I did it, I found this website online that let you randomly generate a possible encounter from each area. So I just do that, get a Pokemon, and then go and find that Mon, and have that as my encounter. Though it was a bit buggy occasionally. Occasionally gave me Pokemon that couldn't actually spawn on that area. So that works, Raidens work, you could just do the first you see, you could just let yourself pick. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I think I just found it on Google before. Was it this one? Yeah. Nah, space. It was this one. You just like pick an area, a game, and then you can just re-roll until you get an encounter that's valid. But it does sometimes not give you valid encounters. You might want to cross-reference it with Bulbapedia or Cerebi or something. Yeah, for sure, Ludo. Let's go with E4 is actually kind of tricky because there's less you can do to hold stuff back. Basically, no steel types aside from Magneton. Is there an Alolan form that's a steel type? Sandslash. Yeah, just very few options. That's quite interesting. Okay, right. As for 2-X, is this what I need? Yes, Alolan Dugtrio too, that's true. Okay. Yep, I think that's fine. Okay, so Probopass and Aegislash we shouldn't need to use here, but I got them as backup options just in case. Thanks. Yeah, might need a little bit of rule bending for the unusual games for sure. Yeah, we do have quite a lot of those this time of year, which is good. Very helpful in Nuzlocke. Okay, the keys are in. Okay, so this clef key, as usual, prankster, swagger, annoying stuff. We have a piercing berry to block swagger if it goes for that, which it didn't, that's fine. And then we just kill it in one shot with Earthquake. Easy enough. Next comes in Azumarill. After the level ups. Patiently waiting. Okay, Azumarill. So this is going to go for a water move. Thanks, Val. Thanks, Llama. Paraform walls this pretty much entirely. It's like 2 water moves, play rough, and bulldoze, I think. Spikes damage is whatever. And then I think with the chip, we should only need 1 power whip to hit to kill this. Great turn. Okay, no attack drop, that helps. Yeah, lefties is kind of making a difference here. So many misses. Which isn't actually ideal, because I need to be able to bait Mystical Fire here. So that's Azumarill down. I should bring in Miss Magius next. Okay, let me just check here. Is my health too high to bait this guaranteed? Oh, as guaranteed as we can in Gen 6 AI. I'm just going to have to go for it either way, but... The Mystical Fire does minimum 108. Yeah, so we are actually above that. So I'm going to swap to Snorlax. It might Nasty Plot on the Switch, which is fine, I think, to a degree. Okay, that's fine. This should do like nothing. Okay, this has a Babiri Berry, so we have a 2-hit on this. 1 Nasty Plot is fine, we still only take like 40%. Why on earth is going for Mystical Fire again? What? I would have put it for Moonblast. That was weird. Okay. Maybe the damage was so low it overflowed. Okay, that should bring out Gramble. So we're baiting close combat from this. So we can bring in Nidoking. Yeah, it is pretty huge, isn't it? I guess it looks a bit like her outfit. Okay, so we can tank CC, no issues. Quite a bit of damage, because this is part fighting in this game. Gramble gets poisoned here, so Quick Feet activates, but it's still pretty slow, even with the speed buff that Buffalo gave it. So it's got 118 speed. Our Nidoking is 122 speed, so we still outspeed it. And Poison Jab just one-shots it. We've actually already won the fight, for the record. This is checkmate. Next in is Sylveon. Who dies the Poison Jab. And Moyle, who dies to Earth Power, even after the Mega. I think. Let me just double check that. I'm pretty sure it does. Yes. Ooh, I did not think about that, Angel. You raised a very good point there. I got lucky. I got very lucky there. I didn't think about that. Shoot. Well, that was a fraud. I completely forgot to factor that into account. That was why I did a safe switch before, yes. Free what? Free forwards or free badges? Probably not. I don't have enough time for free, sadly. I'd love to, but Olympia's gym is too far away for us to do that. Well, to be fair, the discharge was already cancelled out by Mega Amp using discharge and saving my Flygon later, so... I'm currently in, hoarding debt, I think. Possibly, yeah. Okay, so I guess we got time for the Trophy 12. Which is just bring my 6 bulkiest-ish mons and hope for the best, I guess, so we'll do that. This time I actually have double kick Blaziken, which is nice. Did Wacko tell you that? Okay. Well, if anyone knows about fraud debt, it's Wacko, so... I have to trust him on that one. Okay, so what do I want to bring to Trophy 12? So Blaziken does pretty well, and then after that it's kind of just nature's tankiest mons, I think. So I might actually bring Quagsire over here, because that could be quite good. And then Rhyperior and Aegislash are just massive tanks, which should help. I'd say less stressful, just because you can get a much bigger level advantage over it. But the Pokemon in the 12v12 are stronger, because it's 2 Megas, a Darkrai. Yeah, it's kind of 50-50, but I think the Remplat one's probably harder. Okay, so I need to bring this entire thing up to 65, so give me a second. Hope you like the Rare City at whatever speed this is. 633%. I mean, haste could be nice. I'm probably not going to use it though. No recover? That's a shame. Yeah, I agree, Angel. If I had to worry more about experience, this would be a lot trickier. Horn Drill, probably not going to use that. Okay, sorted. Thank you for your patience. Hi, Charlie. Pretty good. My Clement plan went completely off the rails, but we managed to fraud it and get out with 1 death, and I just beat Valerie with no deaths too, so... Even though I made a mistake, I probably should have got my Nidoking killed, but I didn't. So I think luck has mostly been on our side today. Yeah, it's crazy that Route 15 just doesn't have any mandatory trainers. Not complaining, but it is a bit odd. I'm sure Ancestral X does not leave that in. Okay, oops. Have we got the Blaziken Knight? Yes. Okay, so I need to teach Blaziken Strength as well. Because I need it to take out this Moltres we're about to fight. I'll probably sort these. Time is it now? Okay. I probably got about 40 more minutes or so before I have to head off. Okay, goodbye, Brave Bird. Okay, I'll give Protect to Quagsire. Oh, we do have recover. Okay, that's why. And I guess I can just use Earthquake this fight, because I don't particularly care if I hit the allies or not. Hi Fad, welcome back. I would teach Protect to Nidoking, but also I can't relearn Toxic Spikes, and while I don't think I'm likely to use it, I'm kind of hesitant to delete it. It's a constant battle of like, I might use this, so I don't want to get rid of it, even though I'm probably not going to. I don't know. I mean, Nidoking not the sort of one where I can just sit there and lay Toxic Spikes, so there's probably better options. And it would have helped us in the Claremont fight if we had it. I should teach it Protect. But I guess on this occasion I could have gone over Ice Punch. Oh well, too bad. Okay, I doubt I'm gonna use Hammer Arm. It's not my PB now. Our PB was Olympia, so we're pretty close. But not quite yet. I think that's fine. Okay, I want that to be off again. Oh wait, I gotta talk to them first. Okay, speed past little dialogue. If you type !deaths, I'll do it for you, but that'll tell you who's died. Mostly inconsequential. Aerodactyl's a bit of a shame. I'm still a bit annoyed about Sylveon. The rest I don't really care about too much. Okay, let's see. So the battles in here are pretty much all optional if I go the right way. So Aerodactyl died in the rotation battle against Ramos because I got unlucky and Torterra happened to use Stone Edge on it. And I think the Stone Edge was a crit, but it probably would have killed it anyway. And then Sylveon was because I second-guessed myself in the fight against one of the Team Flare scientists. So I had to have it take on a Mega Heracross, and it just about took too much damage to not survive the Life Orb recoil. So it was a very close one, that, but it didn't work out, sadly. Okay. Right, so it's just up here. Okay, I need the Blitzkin, right? Yeah. Yeah, if I had 1 HP more, I think it would have survived. And I still don't have a Fairy type replacement, so really sad loss, that one. We'll get to Xerneas later because I'm allowing it, but until then, no Fairy type probably. Okay, Mega Protect. Oh, chat, actually I have a question for you about Mega Evolutions. So, some games have it where you have the individual Mega Stones, and you have to, like, collect them individually to be able to use it on a Pokemon. And then you've got some games, Ancestral X comes to mind, where you've got one item that works for all Mega Evolutions. Which sort of thing do you prefer? Hello, Moltres. Because it's kind of like, I prefer individual stones from a chromatic angle. And I guess it also is better in the sense of game progression because you can give weaker Megas earlier. But also, having all in one kind of like, I don't know. a bit of a weird one. No, that's not what I mean, teabag. It's like... Well, yeah, it would still be one mega each battle. But, like, you... Instead of having, I don't know, the low punite earlier and then the Salamence site at the end of the game, you get, like, a Mega Stone, which can Mega Evolve both of them. Which one was former again? Is that individual? I would have forgotten, sorry. Bad memory. Okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, it's probably good for making it like a corridor, but I don't mind a bit of exploring. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you still have to use the stone regardless. But it's like, do you get every Mega Evolution at badge 8, or do you get a couple and that sort of thing? There's a lock for 1 Mega per battle regardless. You just won't be able to Mega Evolve a second Pokemon. That's how it works in the main series games. Okay, so basically the reason I asked this is because, slight spoiler maybe, Oro Crystal will have Mega Evolutions, but the way I have it set up at the moment is that you get like maybe half of them in the Johto half, and then the rest of them in the Kanto half. And I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But I introduced Mega Evolution quite late in the game, so I don't know if people are going to hate the fact that they can't use Mega Salamence in the Elite Four, for instance. But it's also kind of hard to squeeze 40 different Mega Stones across Johto, for example, so... Yes, all Megas will be in it. That's kind of the idea, anyway. It won't be that different from before, honestly, so... It's like, my current thing is giving you Ments and Metagross, like, practically right before Red, basically. There. But then stuff like Ordino, Lopunny, Pidgeot you could access about when you get the 8th badge. There won't be any custom Megas, no. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, because if I keep... because they're accessible quite late anyway, I was thinking maybe just 1 Mega Stone could be better, except for a second stone I'd have to use for Charizard. But I also kind of like having the individualness, so... I've been a bit torn on it. Beedrill's a bit of a funny one, because Beedrill itself is quite weak, but the Mega is stupidly strong. So, I don't know if I'm going to include that one pre-credits, but yeah. Yeah, true enough, I think. Okay. Before first gym, I do not think so. Okay, okay, I think this is the team I want for the Trophy trial, so that's fine. I think clearly it's one that you can get free credits, actually, at least for my current plans, so that might well happen. Basically, Burka, yeah. It's either does Professor Elm like give you this one Mega Stone that works for everything, or do you have to go out and actually find the different Mega Stones? To be fair, with my current design, it's based on it being individual, which, so I would have to probably change a bunch of stuff if I changed it at this stage. Okay, it sounds like most of you prefer individual stones, which is good, because that's what I want to hear. Because I know Ancestral X has just 1 Mega Stone, which is probably because it adds all the other Megas, but it couldn't add any actual stones, so I assume that's why Axon did that, but... Yeah, okay. Okay, that's some pretty good feedback, thank you. And yeah, 100 BST is quite a lot. Megas are fun to use, for sure, but also some of them are really broken. That is true space, yes, you do raise a good point there. Okay, cool. I better keep playing, but thank you for the advice, I do appreciate it. It's a game that will be Nuzlockable, but it's not specifically a Nuzlocke game, is what space means. Which is still true. I definitely have Nuzlocke more in my head nowadays than I used to, but I'm still not making a Nuzlocke specific game, if that makes sense. Okay, where are we? So basic gun, lefties, whiteboard, lefties. I mean, yeah, unless you have a game that like forces Nuzlocke rules, which I don't think there is one. There's games that like have a built-in setting where you can turn them on. And yeah, trash locks are probably mostly intended to be Nuzlocked, but yeah. Yeah, Virka, exactly. If they want you to set up moves, they're more than welcome to. Funnily enough, Run and Burn isn't specifically a Nuzlocke game. Most people play it as a Nuzlocke, but the intention wasn't only to Nuzlocke, I believe. Okay, I should start this fight. I'm wasting time. Yeah, if Dexter says it isn't, then it isn't. That's kind of what it boils down to. Okay, please be nice to me, scientists. Yeah, probably the Reddit thread, right? Well, why Run and Burn fails as a Nuzlocke game, or whatever it was. Okay, so I'm gonna Mega Evolve and Protect. You gonna be good or bad, Serena? Let's have a look. Okay, pretty good actually, so I don't even need double kick figures. Ouch, damage. Okay, so I want to take out Darkrai this turn, I think. Thanks for the follow. We're now faster than it, so we'll just kick it in the face. I'm hoping that doesn't kill Doublade. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, goodbye, Mystic. Stream is still working, right? So we just went a bit glitchy for a second. Okay, yeah, it kind of stuck for me for a second then too. Oh, we got intimidated, nuts. Okay, that's annoying. Still up? Okay, brilliant. Thank you, Space. Right, so at -1, we can't kill this Luxray, I don't think. So I may need to switch here. Oh, is it frozen again? Is Twitch having issues, or is it me? Okay, I think that's working. Weird. Okay, Mega Blaziken. Okay. Weird. I don't know why it just froze for a second. Okay, well, anyway. Okay, so this will probably be a Wild Charge or whatever, so I'm going to switch into Nidoking here. Okay, didn't quite kill Doublade. That's actually really good. The longer that Doublade survives, the less damage we take on the whole, so... Oh, wait. Whoops. Did that kill? No. I don't need a King Dice from this, but... Are you? Come on. A crit and a freeze. Oh, that's what I get for Moyle not Sucker Punching. Okay, we'll have to go for something else here then. Did I change Rhypeo's ability? I forgot. That's okay. I need to do that ASAP when I can. What should we do? Quagsire? Okay, Vaporeon. Ouch. Hmm. Okay. What's gonna come in now? Hello, Shandy. Okay. I think I'll protect this turn. Oh, great. Right, energy ball. Okay, gotta watch out for that. Does the energy ball and night slash? This is probably a good opportunity to get Blaziken back in. Ouch, never crit. Okay. Okay, nice one, Serena. So Serena should go for the kill into one of these two this turn. As long as Vaporeon doesn't die, but I don't think it will from that. I would have preferred the Chandelier, but okay. Yikes, Magmortar. That's a scary one. Okay. Yeah, that's true. She is hitting the pumpy, as they say. Okay, so it shouldn't see a kill on my Blaziken at the moment. If I was -1 special defense, would it at that point? No, as long as it doesn't crit. So if I want to strength into Magmortar here. Oh yeah, I forgot the Magmarize had some weird effect there. But nothing here, we're all good. Okay, and yeah, strength easily knocks that out, so we will do that this turn. With any luck, Vaporeon will Hydro Pump at the Chandelier, but we'll see. No, it just dies. Okay. I guess that's fine too. Okay, Chestnut. Does Toxicroak see a kill instantly with anything? Probably. Yeah, for sure. Probably Fake Out as well, actually. Let's protect this turn. Serena still hasn't brought out a Fable, actually. Okay, you'll be able to do a lot, but it shouldn't kill Chestnut at least. Thunder Punch, is that really the best you can do? Nice damage. Okay, so it should see kill. Right, so we're still -1, aren't we? Does this Toxicroak have dry skin? No, that's Poison Touch. That's annoying. So we can't guarantee a kill on it with Fire Punch. And Gunk Shot would kill us, so we probably have to switch here. Let's bring out Big Clown. Yo, I really wish I had Solid Rock. Right, is this Serena's last Pokemon? I think it might be. Okay, now if I had actually given my bloody Rhyperior Solid Rock, it probably wouldn't see a kill. But, because I didn't, have a look. Yep, no Anna. Yep, that is definitely a kill. So it should attack into Rhyperior this turn. So I'm hoping Clefable can take out Shandy. Unless Toxicroak gets there first. Okay, great dodge. Another fraud to add to the pile. Bishop. Okay. Is this a good time to bust out the Earthquake? That's true, yes. Yeah, I'm not sure this is the best idea, but we're going to try it. Evelyn? Fuck, I didn't see that. Wow, no, I just look like an idiot. Oh, come in, Kai. Ooh, this isn't good. Okay. Oh, okay. Mega Kango is still on the field, so there is that at least. Alright, Peter Griffin, it's your time to shine, I think. Although there is a low kick, so I hope it doesn't use that. Okay, Power Up Punch. Nice, that should take out Bishop easily. Although maybe not with the... Okay, no it does. Nice, that's pretty good. Dragon Pulse goes into Kanga. Axorus, God, this is endless. I don't know who Serena's going to attack into is the thing. They're both quite dangerous, so I don't really know what to go for here. I guess Axorus. Holy. Okay. Peter Griffin doesn't care about no Dragon Pulse. Yeah, massive level difference here. The Ultimate Serena's popping off here. Okay, finally, with the Mega. This thing, I believe, has close combat. Does it kill Snorlax? I assume probably not. Yeah, it is about 60%. As long as it doesn't crit, we should be fine. Thanks for the follow. Kangaskhan, my beloved. Okay. I will happily take that. Okay, with that, it's a 2v1 now, so... I wish I could heal pulse you, but... it is what it is. This trophy trolls are always an absolute chaos. Okay, and that's the Mega on that side. Yeah, I don't know if Kangaskhan's going to get another hit off here, but we should be able to deal with it by ourselves easily enough. Oh no, Intimidate. Yeah, I could see why from this fight. It's kind of nuts. Gen 6 Parental Bond is just ridiculous. Okay, I'm pretty sure Snorlax can 1v1 this. Especially if it's doing that much damage. So I would have expected Thunderbolt. There seems to be some really weird interaction with Thick Fat that's making it go for Flamethrower instead. Okay, well, that was messy, but we're done. They needs to guess where Thick Fat, really? Weird. In Gen 4, it's like just kind of factored into the damage calc. I guess there's a difference in how it works in later gens. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Gen 6 AI is weird. Okay, I'm gonna change my Pyrrhus ability now before I forget again. Okay, we might have time to just get to Dendemil Town and grab a few encounters, so there's that. Oop, that's not the right way. Ugh, escape from the power plant challenge impossible. Or, Pokeball factory. Okay, I see. This whole thing about guessing abilities is so confusing. I prefer when AI just knows outright what you have. It's just so much easier to predict what it's going to do. Okay. Okay. That's activated that too soon. Hi, Marva. I'm looking forward to taking down your fire types someday. Okay. Right, so this party I believe should be fine, but maybe I better bring something just in case I run into a certain Garchomp again. Oh, but yeah, I don't really know what I could bring. Icon? Probably Cloister. Yeah, the fact it affects damage rolls and that is what makes it kind of confusing. Hmm. I'll just level these up a little bit. Yeah, 60 should be fine. Weather Ball's nice. Probably not going to use it for now, but nice to have. Hi Cameron, welcome back. We just beat the 12v12. It was a bit of a mess, but we were deathless, so far so good. There's nothing here, is there? Okay, was there anything in Route 15 I actually need to get? Not Kanto, Kalos. You can actually get Dark Pulse, but it requires Waterfall, so not yet. There is a PP up actually that could be useful. So it's at the north end of the western stream. Oh, I got an idea what that is. You're not a trainer, are you? I don't think. I think that's the Garchomp trainer in that pile there, so let's be careful of that one. Oh, I've got a Swiftmon on me. You reckon it'll be Autumn based? That could be pretty cool. I think it's this one. It's like, it's a yellowish color, isn't it, I think? Okay, I thought the PP up was here, maybe not then. Okay, there we go. Right, so I think on this spot we wanted the flowers before, didn't we? Let's have a look. If it works. Okay. Yeah, so it was... You kind of get a load of normals in the grass. The red flowers has a Warchog, but aside from that, it does some pretty good stuff. A Dino would be very interesting. And I wouldn't say no to a Ghost, or honestly Klefki would be pretty decent as well. Yeah, definitely the red flowers. Just gotta make sure we get there without hitting any trainers, ideally. Okay, there they are. So I'll put Venusaur in the lead, and then we'll see what we get. I think last time we got Mightyena from here. Which was alright, but we could probably get better. Oh, fuck off. Well, I know who's going to Gyarados. I've been waiting for a useless encounter, and here it is. It probably is buffed to some degree, but probably not enough for it to be useful. Yeah, I would have definitely preferred the Mightyena myself. So, we got the 10% dud. That's annoying. Yeah, it's got some minor buffs, but it's not enough for it to be any good, I don't think. Okay, do we even bother nicknaming this? It's probably not going to stay in the box. I'll probably either sack it or trade it away. Soccer? Could do. What's the please, Kongi? Are you saying please before you even come up with a name? Oh, it's both even more increment, really. There's just no saving Warchog. Okay, I'll just quote Soccer. This seems like a bit of a waste of a name, but whatever. Okay, right, next up, Hotel Encounter. Oh, Billy, as in Billy and Mandy. Okay. I respect that. That is a pretty good choice. If I were actually going to use it in battle, I would consider changing it. Okay, so there's Dendermill Town. Right, strength. Okay, so I think for about 16 I wanted the tall grass, right? Yes, because I had a much higher chance of getting the ghost. I'm glad that we already have quite a few dark types at least, so it could be worse. We could also potentially get a Ludicolo, but I don't think we need that at this stage. Potentially could get a Squirtle as well, that would be interesting. Although, is there any reason I would need a Mega Blastoise? Probably not. We do already have Aegislash as a ghost. A Mischievous would be fantastic there. Yeah, let's do Tall Grass. Sure, you could be the one and only Mega Blastoise user. I just need to get the thing tore off again. And then we can also get the Lost Total at the same time. Okay, what do we get? Okay, a pumpkin. Kind of expected that. A large, I want to say? I'm not sure though. Oh, okay. Let's see, I never really found the use for this in Botanic Sun, but maybe we will this time. Flare boost, special attack, not terrible. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. I've got no idea what to call this. I've got half mind to just call it Grim, but I don't know. Carol, Nightbird, for Christmas. That could work. Danny is in Danny Phantom? I'm not surprised Spooky's the name, but I have no idea what that's referring to. Ghost Rider, I got no idea, I'm afraid. Okay, we'll go Danny, I like that. Danny Phantom, that's pretty good. Okay, I hope this time I don't get an Electro that just explodes on my face, but we'll see. I could Master Ball it, but that's probably not a good idea. Because I might need that for legendaries later. Actually, do I have a moment damp? I do have, Poly Whirl. Although I could then get electrocuted, so it's not the best idea. It should be fine. Okay, let's see what we get here. Litwick? Give me a Litwick. Oh, not again. Will Venusaur die to an explosion here? Okay. Okay, it didn't explode, so that's nice. Fuck's sake. Okay. Yeah, I know Electro's only 50 base attack, but still, crit explosion and all that. So, just gotta be on the cautious side, you know? It zooms in so much on Electro, the camera in this game. Yeah. I guess Venusaur's pretty tanky, so it would probably be fine. Ugh. Okay, we got it. Cool. Didn't explode this time. Watch it be adamant or something now. Once again, no Litwick for dry. Right, what do we call an exploding ball? Static shock, let's see. Not heard of this one before, but that could work, yeah. Hi, buddy. Thanks for the blast. Pokeball. I'm gonna go with static this time, but I do appreciate the commitment pick. Okay, let's see then. Naughty. I guess at least it's not minus speed or minus special attack. Quirky Pumpkaboo. What's the other thing we caught? This thing. We can also get the Fling TM here, so I may as well grab that. I guess while I'm here, I'm gonna get this Watchog out and teach it Rock Smash. Just get these items. Yep, Rock Smash. Is that? Oh, wait, Rock Smash is a TM. Of course. I forgot about that. Okay, I might just instantly trade this Watchog for the Magikarp, because I can't see in any world of me needing to use this. Unless I need a sack. Yep, Soccer could be our HM employee for a moment. PM employee. So there is that guy walking back and forth, but he's on the middle row, so that should be fine. Okay, so I can get the Magikarp. I think I've got enough time to get the Frost Cavern encounter, and then after that I will probably have to stop. So Frost Cavern is like... Dendril did make it sound like Vanillux is actually really good. So I don't know if that's worth doing. Pinky, welcome in. Yeah, Run's pretty good so far. Got a 6 badge earlier, so progressing. Welcome in, Karatin. Okay, I don't have time for dialogue right now, goodbye. Right, now I can finally actually get a flyer, I guess, so that's something. Do I have anything in my box that can learn fly? Flygon can, and Dragonite can if I evolve it, that's about it. I'll just teach it to Flygon for now, because I'm lazy. I don't think so, though, nah. It seems like, you still have to, prepare all your Pokemon and that in the games, so it's not going to completely replace Showdown. And I think apparently there's always been, a sort of agreement for Showdown to stay up. But I don't know if that's true or not. The showdown doesn't work on a profit, so I think it should be okay. Okay, is it the first today? It's the third. Okay, where is the Kalos Hotels? So the Haiku gives you Magikarp is currently in Marine City. At least the drama today. Leaving the community because of the drama. Why am I here? The hotel. I think it's beneath the monorail. Yeah, so it seems like Champions is probably going to mean that you have to bust out Sword and Shield again for certain mons. Obviously, I don't know if this is true or not, but I get the impression that like it's a national dex game, maybe, but then you have to get the Pokemon from the individual games into home to be able to use them in Champions or something. That's kind of the impression I got from the trailer, although obviously there wasn't all that much shown, so hard to know for sure. Did you Conky? Oh, okay, well in that case, maybe not then. Yeah, I imagine it'll be VGC focused for sure. Okay, you are a lady. Am I in the right place? The game director. Oh, American Date. It's the 5th in that game, not the 3rd. Ugh. Village City is where I need to be. I misread it. Bloody American Dates. Okay. You can get ones inside Champions. Maybe then, yeah. I mean, the fact that it has its own player characters is also interesting. But I guess that doesn't really mean much. I mean, they invent player characters for like every single spin-off, so it's not really a unique trait. Okay. Alright, goodbye soccer. Thank you for being with us for 5 seconds. What do you mean you can't train me for that? Wait, does that have to be specifically a Kalos Pokemon? Or is it because it has Rock Smash? I hope I can say bye to it. Hold on. Let me replace Rock Smash and see if that does the trick. I went to a Super Secret Magikarp. There it is. Oh, panel. Wait, what? I wanted to trade my Super Secret Magikarp here for a Gyarados. Oh, bloody hell, I thought it was any Pokemon. Is that right? Oh, nuts. Okay. I guess just Eevee, then it was any Pokemon. So I'm stuck with a damn Watchog. Ah. Okay, well, I guess it's staying with us then. Yeah, so Eevee is any Pokemon. The Magikarp one is specifically for Gyarados. I misread that one. That's too bad. It's probably worth it if you get a crap Magikarp, but we don't have them whatsoever, so no can do. Yeah, I guess it wasn't the picture, for some reason I just thought it was any Pokemon. Well, I failed the region challenge on that one, clearly. Okay. Let's go Frost Cavern then. And I better call it. So, various ice types, or we can get Potential Haunter. I could try Vanillite, but we might end up with a completely useless Beartic. And I feel like most of the main ones are probably better. I could see Avalok having some use. Jinx will probably be alright. Palestine would be okay. Yeah, I reckon we just go for the normal cave encounter. Vanillux probably is really good, but I can't be asked with it, really. Okay, so we'll get this and then I'll probably have to call it for today. At least for now. I might come back later, depending on if I got time and if I fancy it, but we'll see. So it's 1F I want to go on, isn't it? You can get Kyurem in this cave, but I don't think it's worth getting, to be honest. So... Actually, do I want 1F or 2F? What's the difference? It's Celio. Nah, I don't need Celio. You know, Trevor gets this little arc where, like, it's just him here out of the rivals. I don't think Tiano ever gets that, does he? Shauna gets a few appearances by herself. Serena gets plenty. Tiano just doesn't. Maybe a tiny bit in, Shallow City, I guess? But I don't know. Okay, come on. Last encounter of the day. Don't give me a bad tick. Okay. I will take Avalok. Pretty damn tanky, so can't really go wrong with it. Urshifu Tinkerton Rider. What on earth? If you can find me a cartoon character called Bread, I will happily go for it. Because I do love that meme. Bread goes on the table. Is there like a table in any animated thing? I know in that. Oh wait, no, actually that's a Japanese movie. I was gonna say in Suzume there's like the guy who turns into the chair, but that's anime, so that wouldn't count anyway. Is there no cartoon with like talking furniture or something? Oh, okay. What was my last Italian character? Electives. Right. Big Knight. We already have a Patrick because it's Starmie, but I see your point. Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast does have a few things, doesn't it? A slice of bread as a hairdresser. That could work, I guess. Okay, I need to hurry up, so I can't stay too long. You mean Anna or Elsa, Neo? I guess Anna's the main character, right? Oh, it's a kid show, sweet. Okay. Olaf is a decent shout. Burned das Brot. Let me have a look. Oh, okay, I see. Wow, what a weird looking puppet. Burned is a depressed and curmudgeonly Pullman loaf. Okay. That could work. I'll go Booned. I do appreciate the Elsa one, though. That's also a good shout. Is it Booned? Is that right? Actually, I could put the whole thing in. Just about fits. Very interesting name, that one. So what was Electro? Naughty. We just caught a Bergamite. Calm is not great. Well, with that nature, I probably do really hate it. I also have no idea how to pronounce it, so that's going to be a problem. But we'll see. Okay, well, that should be it for now anyways. Here's the thing Wolfie did a while back. It was like, he had a team with Avalug in it, and he just had bread attached to it, because it's an item in Sword and Shield. And just kept saying bread goes on the table. Because Avalug looks like a table of sorts. So we picked a cartoon character that is bread. That's the idea. Gaeund. Is that right? I don't know a single word in German, pretty much, so I'm gonna struggle with this. In one sound. I'll probably have to look it up. Okay, right, I probably need to get going, so while I would like the stream longer, I'm gonna have to stop here for today. Yeah, true. The milk seller is very helpful. Cool, but yeah, pretty good progress. We beat 2 gyms, we beat the 12v12, and we are well on our way to beat the 7th gym again, so we might well be on a PB again soon. So I might be on again later today. I'll see what's going on this evening, if I'm too tired or there's other people on, etc. So probably not, but maybe. Otherwise, I'll probably be on some point tomorrow in the afternoon. But yeah, cool. Thanks for being here. I'm quite enjoying the run at the moment, so I've got a few things planned ahead. So I can still keep going for a bit, at least until the team player stuff. But we will see. So yeah, have a good time. I'm going to raid into Ludu today. Ludu's doing his 1k follower special. He's playing Pokemon Crystal Clear, which is a Crystal ROM hack that's basically open world. And he's doing a Dex, I think it's a full Dex completion of it or something. Complete living Dex. Okay. So yeah, I'm sure you all know Ludu already because you've seen him in my chat, but yeah, so go show him some support. Big event for him as well. 1k followers is a massive milestone, so definitely big congrats to him on making that. And yeah, I think that's about everything. So yeah, see you all soon. Bye bye.